How's it going, Rackle viewers? Grim Gaddy right back into it with another Dealer's Choice. And our winner this time, thank you God, comes from PureStock99 and their request that we tackle the Lincoln Repeater from Fallout 3. Fun fact, week prior, PureStock was actually at a tie with Big Daddy's outfit. And being that I was the winning tie-breaking vote, I actually did ask him, like, please request that again because I got ideas for that rifle. Mostly because it's going to be the first time I actually use this particular rifle, I think, in just about the entire series of these videos. Without further ado, let's go ahead and meander in here and break down the gun, shall we? Fun fact, as you watch this, I will hopefully have just installed my monitor, my new one. I really hope I did, because honestly, working with what I got right now is a pain in the butt. Now, something I'm going to point out right now. A kind of unsaid rule I've had about this series is if the gun I'm trying to replicate has a base variant that's actually in existence, for example, Lincoln's Repeater is actually based off of the 1860 Henry rifle, I try to go with the in-games version of said rifle. That said, the Litchfield Repeater is actually a Henry. If you don't agree with that, or you really want that foregrip for whatever reason, hey, the Lancaster basically can give you that, and the lever will look a little bit more spot on too. That's how we're going to do it with the Litchfield. I say that, but I know the comments are going to be rife with people screaming at me about this. But without further ado, let's break down the gun piece by piece, shall we? Starting off with, as usual, rifling does nothing cosmetically, so there's no reason not to have it. For iron sights, we're staying true to the gun, the stock sights, and even that's not all that true to the gun. The Lincoln Repeater actually has this rising sight on the back of it. I can't, for the life of me, can't remember what they're actually called, but apologies for that. And the improved sights, that just doesn't fit the bill at all. So yeah, for once, I'm just gonna say stick with the stock sights because they're literally the closest we're gonna get. No scope, obviously. For the stock options, I'll always recommend wide grain because to me it just looks better when it comes to the textures for the varnish. And of course, no wrap. Moving on to the important meat of the subject, the styles. Most importantly, the metals. The barrel itself, blued steel. You could go with blackened. It does actually kind of fit the more rustic. It's been God knows how long since this rifle's been used look, and even more so since the bombs fell look. I'm not gonna lie, I almost prefer this, but we'll stick with blued steel because people yell at me when I say blackened. For the frame we're gonna throw on, I don't know why that's brown. No, that was brass. Yes, brass. I'm dumb today. Brass. Brass for the frame, because that's what it is, it's brass. For the hammer, again, blued or blackened steel. Not gonna lie, brown steel doesn't look too half bad on it, but honestly, blued or blackened is the best bet. For the lever, fun fact, I've dived through a lot of images of this rifle, and because Fallout 3 has been around so damn long and has been modded all hell, I have trouble finding decent pictures of the original vanilla in-game version textures of this frickin' rifle without actually going through downloading the game and trying to get it myself, which sadly I don't have the time or patience for given my current jury rig setup, to actually identify the lever is iron, blued, blackened, browned, or what the hell ever. I'm gonna go with Dealer's Choice, because I can't tell and I can't trust images on the internet. I really can't these days. I'm not gonna lie though, I like the brown steel option. It's kind of that nice in-between if you're doubtful. God, I need to play Fallout 3 again. I might have to start a series. For the sight and the trigger, honestly, whatever you went with for the hammer and the barrel. Blued, blackened, even brown steel works on these. Moving on as I wait for my second monitor lag to catch up with me because of my jury rig. Apologies for that. Engravings. Fun fact, this sucker's engraved. Another fun fact, it's heavily engraved only on the frame. And I don't know why the hell it didn't stick. I promise I set this up earlier. I promise I did. That all said, this lag's killing me. The Baroque engravings I prefer, mostly because it does cover basically the entirety of the frame, and we are going to want that, of course, in brass. Which it says it has selected. What? What? Is this a new bug? Is this a bug in single player? I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna look into that later. Anyway, that said, again, only the frame is actually engraved, so we're gonna take that off the barrel, we're gonna take that off the lever, and there we go. We have a nicely engraved frame. Okay, I'm gonna click this a few times, make sure, okay, you're gonna keep it this time? Weird ass game. No carvings, obviously, no leather because we don't have the wraps. Finally, for the varnish, had to go with something that was a little bit with a tint of red, but more overall brown. Guess what? I fell on my oak fallback on mahogany. As the few other options I had that do have kind of a reddish tint to them, you kind of throw it off. That said, if you have the money or the time or the patience, by all means, experiment with this and the various different stock options, not just wide grain, because you might be pleasantly surprised with how the textures come out differently on some of these. I mean, that all said, I mean, that's it. That's Lincoln's repeated. The only things that are really off, other than... Yeah, no, it's just the sight, the lack of foregrip, and the oversized lever. That's it. Never thought I was actually going to touch the Litchfield in this little series of mine. I'll say, guys, that's it for this video. And as usual, I hope you all enjoyed. If y'all did enjoy, a great way of showing that support, as always, is by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and of course sharing it with your friends. And if you want to make your own requests, hey, check down below in the description for the guidelines about how to do that, you know, and go about it. I mean, thankfully, I usually doesn't even need to be said anymore, because thankfully y'all aren't just dropping, like, a long list of requests on me anymore. Thank you, God. If you're all curious why I'm wearing this helmet, this was an experiment from the live stream back when we were still live streaming. The weird request I got for that. Anyway, again, thank you all for watching. And you know, if you have some fun interpretations of outfits or guns, or you just want to show off your own skills, hey, by all means, I got a link to my Discord down here that you're more than welcome to check out. You know, join us. I recommend avoid the cancer that is known as the meme channel, because it is cancer. It's nightmare-inducing. And share your own outfits. Show your own guns. Show off your own customization, abilities, and talents. By all means, we all get a kick out of that. And we do enjoy helping one another to just kind of improve. Enough of my rambling, though. We're already at 7 minutes on this video, and I talk too much. So again, thank you all for watching, and as usual, here's to those that love us, the losers that lost us, and as always, the lucky sons of bitches that get to meet us. And we will catch you all in the next video, where I have my damn monitor and I'll have to deal with this BS lag I'm feeling, but you're all not seeing, and God, does that tick me off. And big old personal shout out to the radical viewer who shall go unnamed, save for like the Discord, for deciding to just completely foot the bill when I asked for help on that. Like, seriously, dude, you're freaking amazing. My own personal sugar daddy, basically. I'm not even gonna complain anymore. I just swallow my pride. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop recording. I swear I do this for laughs. I promise.